Sarah, there was a time that there was no temple. There was a tabernacle. They had built it out in the desert of Sinai, following God's instructions. And when they got to this land, they went to Shiloh, which is north of Jerusalem. It's south of Nazareth. It's kind of between the two, in the hill country up there. And that's where the tabernacle was, and therefore that's where the Ark of the Covenant was. In this part of the country, the Philistines had control of all the Mediterranean coast in the south part of Israel, and they were here. This is Gath. This mountain had a wall around it. This was Gath. The Israelites were over there, and they fought battles, and the Israelites were subdued by the Philistines. And so there were battles on a regular basis, and on one occasion we read about it in 1 Samuel 4. The Israelites and the Philistines fought. The Philistines brought their idols to make sure they'd win, and they did. They killed 4,000 Israelites, and the Israelites said, what are we going to do? And someone suggested, let's get that ark from Shiloh, bring it south, and they did. They brought it south, and when it entered their camp, there were cheers, there was excitement, and the Philistines said, what's that about? It was about the ark having come. They said, oh no. They were frightened, we're told. They were frightened. They thought something like this has never happened. And they said, men, be brave, or else we'll be subjected to the Israelites like they have been subjected to us. So the Philistines had brought their idols, but on, I'll call it our side,
yeah, our
the
side.
Israelites brought the Ark of the Covenant.
Oh my gosh, so we won.
No.
What? Please don't tell me they won.
The next day, 30,000 Israelites were killed, and the Ark was captured. The Ark was captured by the Philistines. They took that Ark to Ashdod. And as soon as they did, what happened? They put it in their god's temple. Their god was Dagon. And the next morning, the god had fallen down. And so they set it up, but bad things began to happen.
To the Philistines?
To the Philistines in Ashdod. It was disease. It was, I don't know what all, but things happened. And so they said, let's take it to Gath. So the Ark of the Covenant came right here, was on top of that hill, right here, and then disaster began falling upon the people here.
Oh my gosh.
Disaster. And so they said, we've got to get rid of that thing. Where can we send it? Now remember, there are 5 Philistine cities, so they're going to take it to Ekron, up north of us here. And then...
Let me guess.
Guess.
Bad things started happening.
Bad things, I mean, boils breaking out, all kinds of, okay. And they finally said, what are we going to do? They gathered all the leaders together. What are we going to do? 7 months of holding on to that Ark of the Covenant, and disasters happening. And they said, let's see if that's really what this is all about. Let's put it on a cart. We'll put 2 cows to lead the cart. We'll lead their calves here, because they won't walk away from their calves. Cows will stay with the calves. So if they walk away from the calves and head towards Israel, well, no, their God is doing this to us. And so they put the ark on that cart, and the cows took off and walked right into Israelite territory, right to our east here, to Beth Shemesh, where we were a little earlier. To Beth Shemesh, they knew the God of Israel had been doing this to us.